YouTube channel. So today in this video we are going to study list in Python. So basically what is Python? So basically what is list? List is a collection of multiple items in a single variable. So in list, like we can store any items, we can store string, integer, float, any type of data type we can store in the list. And lists are created using square brackets. So here you can see like list always created using square brackets. So we start with square brackets, then we mention all the items and end with the square brackets. List items are ordered, changeable and allow duplicates values. So like if once we created list, after that if you want to make any changes, if you want to make any updation, then we can change it. It's changeable and it's allowed duplicate value as well. List items are indexed. The first item has index 0 and the second item has index 1. So basically list items are sequence in the index. So first item having index 0, then 1, 2, 3 and so on. And from right side indexing start from -1, -2, -3 and so on. So this was about the lists in Python. Now we will see example like how we can create the list. So for creating the list, we take a variable. So here I took a variable list and then I started with square bracket, and after that I have mentioned all the items and then close with square brackets. So if I run this, so I will see these are the items these are the items in my list. So second function is like how we can add value in the list. So for this we have a function append. Append basically it add the value in the end of the list. So like here you can see like here this is my list, and in this list I want to add one item and my item name is 7. So for this I will mention list dot append and item name, and after that print list. So if I run this query, now one item has append in the end of the list. So now there is two function append and extend. So what's the difference between two? Now we will see. First we will understand extend, and after that we will see a difference between both. So extend method basically it adds the specified elements to the end of the current list. Basically it add all the list elements in the end of the current list. So here I have list this and I want to add this list in my previous list. So for this I will write list dot extend and mention list name. So if I run this, so all the items has added in the end of the current list. And if I mention here append, so now you will see the difference. So append basically it add all the value in the end of the list. So here you can see it has add all the items in the end. So that was the difference between append and extend. Append basically it's add in the end, and extend basically it extend all the list item and mention in the end of the current list. Now we will see like how we can remove the items from the list. So for this we have three functions: remove, pop and delete. So basically remove, if I want to remove any item, so for this I will write list dot remove and then item name. And pop method basically it remove the specified index. So here like this is my list and here I mention list dot pop and I want to delete index number 1. So my index number 1 is this 2. Indexing always started from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here I mention list dot pop 1. So my this item name is 2. So this will delete from this list. And if I don't mention any index, then it will remove the last items from the list. It will remove last item from the list. So I will run this and you can see. If I mention here index, like here mention index this. So now index number 1, item 2 has removed from this list. And if I don't mention any index, then it will delete item from the end of the list. So now we will see. Okay. So now you can see 6 has deleted from this list if I don't mention any index. And third function is delete. So delete, basically it also remove the specified index, but if we don't mention the delete keyword can also delete the list completely. So in the list it also remove the specified index, but if we don't mention any index, then it will delete the list completely. So that is the difference between pop and delete. Basically both work on the specified index, and if we don't mention any index, the pop will remove item from the end, and if we don't mention any index, then it will remove whole list. So that was the difference between pop and delete. Now we will see insert functions. So like if I want to add value in the list, so we use append function, but append basically it add the item in the end. So what if I want to add item on the particular index, on the particular position? So for this, insert comes in the picture. So basically what does index, this is the syntax of the index. Here, like at what position we want to add the item, so here we give position and then item name. So like here, this is my list and I want to insert item on the third position. So for this I will write list dot insert. Here I will mention position, like indexing always started from 0 1 2. So I want to add on the second index and I want to add element 8. Now I will print this. So now you can see my item has added on the index number 2. So this is the insert function, and the last function is and this and the last function is clear. Basically clear, what it does, it empty the list, and the list still remains but it has no content. So basically if we want to remove all the items from the list, and if you want like list should exist, so in that case we can use clear function. So if I run this function, you can see all the list item has deleted from this list. So there are many other functions you can explore by Google them. So and the main function I have discussed in this video. I hope it must clear to you all. So thank you so much for watching me, and please do consider like, subscribe and share for more such type of videos. Thank you. Bye bye.